Hello, you've reached La Madame. I am here to do a read for you all. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And without further ado, I'd like to get to the video. Um, so let's see. I attempted to do this video um, a day sooner. However, for some reason, the energy, I wasn't in the right energy. So I had to clean out my energy. So forgive me for not getting it out sooner. But today seems like a better day. Um, I have nothing that I'm trying to seek at this time. This will just be a general reading. This will be a reading for the energies that lie away, wayside, actually, just to kind of, for the sole purposes of knowing what to expect. If there's any concerns, we can talk about or discuss. This energy, once again, is just a general reading about the energies that surround us at this time throughout the weekend. And first card is the Ace of Cups. Right off the back, things seem to be um, surprising. I would say things are surprising. Love is most definitely in the air. I feel that a lot of persons are either wanting to be loved or wanting to seek love. I do believe that there's a lot of curiosity out there to persons that are probably, um, wondering what it would be like, just kind of um, soaking in, you know, in the atmosphere. You may see many couples holding hands, persons holding hands and stuff. And so maybe you're just thinking what it would be like. Like, is this a good time to maybe let your love unfurl? Next card is a Knight of Swords. There's an eagerness. A person may be a little eager. Um, they may see something, someone, a person, a mystery person may see something that they like, that they want to seek. And so they may be coming swiftly. I feel like there's a certain energy or there's a certain person, him or her, that already has someone in mind, someone that they want to love. Let's keep seeking. Followed by the Nine of Wands. This energy or this person has been trying and trying to get the attention of this other person, male or female. The Nine of Wands is just pretty much an energy that has just been waiting and waiting for something for a certain time to come in. However, I feel that the Nine of Wands is probably waiting a little too long. You know, um, I have to give my opinion at times, la madame, but yeah, I feel that if there's something that you want or that you've been eyeing for a while, I feel that you should go ahead and take your chances. I don't feel like, waiting and waiting for the right time could be forever. And so no one wants to wait that long. I wouldn't want to. Followed by the Ten of Swords. Now I see why. There is a reluctance here, followed by the Ten of Swords. You know, maybe this person, a Sagittarius, if you will, may be going through storms at this time, and it's just not a good time for them to move forward to this Ace of Cups. Um, it looks as though they're heavy burdened. A person, him or her, is heavy burdened in their situation, and right now, they got their head in the dumps. That's what it looks like. Let's keep moving. King of Swords, fire, air. There's another person, him or her, that is seeking the approval of this Ace of Cups. And so there's someone else on the prowl. So, male, female, put this reading where you will. There's a knight and there's a king that is wanting to fulfill this cup of love. It's a person that they are seeking, and they may be coming at the same time or around the same time. Again, the Knight of Wands is really reluctant because they're dealing with something, someone a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, could be dealing with something. A situation has them, in a stronghold, but at the same time, they're wanting their cake and eat it too. They're wanting to seek this Ace of Cups, but if they were to seek this Ace of Cups, would they even know what to do? Would they even know where to start? So I do see what's going on. It's maybe a dilemma, but at this time, I see two persons seeking for the same cup of love, followed by the Lovers. Most definitely justifies what I just said, briefly, about the Ace of Cups. There's a decision that needs to be made, um, not necessarily by the person, on the other end, but these two persons are very strong, like minded individuals. I see two women after a certain guy, or I see two men after a certain female, and I see it like that. That's how I see this reading so far. And yeah, so let's keep going. Followed by the Six of Wands. This male, female, feminine, masculine person is looking very vibrant right now. They could be in the limelight. You know, they dress the par. They pretty much look like a celebrity, okay, or live the lifestyle of a celebrity. They can be very popular on social media, but they are most definitely gaining attention from other individuals, other persons, or just seeking them out. They're most likely, you know, one of those type of eye candies that everyone wants to see, or everyone is hoping they could ever taste. So very tempting at this time, this energy seeking. There's another knight, Knight of Wands. Someone is ready right now. I don't know who's jumping in front of who, at this time, but we have two knights and we have a king here. Again, three men to one woman, or three women to one man. And it's strong. It's strong, like, this energy is an energy pool. It's in the atmosphere. This may resonate with someone. I'm sure it will. Um, so who a person will choose, I don't know. So and that's not even to say that this person, this Ace of Cups, is even willing to receive any one of these persons, opponents or persons or pursuers, however you want to say, pursuits. So let's keep going. Four of Pentacles. I feel the Four of Pentacles is the person that these persons are acquiring, are wanting to take their time in making a decision. They may not be as serious as these other individuals. There's a person in the Four of Pentacles that is pretty much going along with the flow. They're not really willing to let anything go. Um, However, they're open to suggestions. They're probably hoping that, you know, to be entertained in some type of way. Um, you know, they're very interested in these individuals. However, I don't really see um, this person being, too serious. Too serious. Let's keep going. Followed by the Seven of Wands. Again, very, very feisty energy, fiery energy. There's a lot of sticks, there's a lot of wands, and they're all after this feline. They're all after a certain person, and this female femme, or this person, this very charming, immaculate type of man, hasn't even come out in this reading yet. Once again, we're talking about someone that we don't even know who we're talking about, but there are individuals that are just really wanting the chance to be with this certain person. So I guess at this time, we're going to hope that we see this mystery person. Who is this mystery person that all of these persons or acquirers are wanting to know? I'm so curious. The strength card. The strength card is saying, um, it's pretty much warning, forewarning, this secret person, um, to be strong, that there's a lot of energies out here, some that may not be personally right for this person. Sometimes things look good, they look so inviting and tasting, and then as soon as you taste them, they're like, the taste is kind of little, it's not really my taste. Sometimes things look so inviting and so invigorating, and then you have a change of mind, and you're like, you know what, I'd rather, eat something that really feeds the soul, and so I think at this time it's just a pre-warning, a forewarning to look out, because one of these gentlemen or one of these females may look very tempting, and may look very tempting, but you won't like all of them. I doubt that. I doubt that this person will like all of them. So someone will like someone more than the other, and that's just how it goes. Even in real life, you know, um, you're always going to like one person more than the other. And that's okay. That's okay to a certain extent, as long as it all levels out and equals out. A person can love someone more in a different area, and then in the other areas, maybe more of a physical area, then the other person can step up and be the aggressor, or the fit, or the feminine person, can be the one that is just the pleaser, and it can all work out. Again, to each his own. Page of Wands. Still, there's the mystery person is not here. The main focal point of this reading is not here. The Page of Wands, this is another person that's interested. This is another person that may know something, that may pretty much, this person or this energy may be someone that knows of this mystery person personally. And, and even they want to know, who will he or she choose? Let's go. We're shortening up this reading. Here we go. The Emperor. Last but not least, the Emperor showed up. The Emperor showed up. This is a masculine being. This is an individual where, oh man, if I had to say, this man is so sharp. I mean, a sharp shooter. So sharp, so self reserved, an important man, a man that, can be a boss, or a king, just a man that is in charge, a man that every woman would desire, a man that would make a woman feel safe. And I feel that this man is so charming. Like, he's so good looking, he's so clean cut, you know, um, the way a masculine would look. And now, turn the tables around, and you look at the emperor in a female, as a female, this female would be so vibrant, and she's so strong, like-minded, meaning she has enough definition and enough personality to entertain the whole club. She's going to shut it down when she walks in. I mean, all eyes on her. This is a woman that is in control, a woman that all she really needs is just a man to be soft on her, to be, you know, just there, maybe feeding her grapes and strawberries while blindfolded. This is a woman that is so taking. I mean, and she may wear really nice, bright colors and that complement, her structure, maybe her eye color, maybe her hair color. But this woman is so in control and so vibrant. Um, and so there's the mystery person, guys. Here's the mystery person. The mystery person is the emperor slash empress. Everyone wants this mystery person. Now, who will this emperor or empress, who will they choose? That's very questionable. Maybe I will do a part two a little later, but that will be all, folks. I'm so happy to have been here to give you guys the juicy um, tea, you know, and I hope everyone is enjoying the rest of their evening. I'd like to do a part two, you know. We'll see how long I can keep the cards in one place. I'm sure I'll be doing other readings. I would like to do a part two again, sometime I'd like to go ahead and do one of those nice spicy reads that everyone is just dying, waiting for to see. So you've heard it from me, your very la madame. I hope you all enjoy my words. I hope you enjoy your evening. I hope that you're feeling fantastic. And with all that being said, have a good rest of your day. And I'll talk to you later. Goodbye now.